Hello, focal friends. It's so amazing to be here again today. And if you are just joining us, my name is Ifeoluwa Osaigbovu. On this platform, we learn, we share, and we grow together. So today we will be discussing a very interesting aspect of textile designing. We'll be looking into our fabric. And we all know that fabric is an essential aspect of textile designing. Without your fabric, there is nothing for you to design on. Although I've touched this aspect of fabric in my previous video, and if you're yet to see that, please kindly check through the page and I'm sure you get it. And so let's move on. As I will be discussing about the fabric. Now, a lot of people have issue identifying the right fabric for their work. You get a job, you don't even know the right fabric to use. You don't know which is cotton, you don't know which is polyester, you don't know which is mixed fabric. You don't just know what to do. You just go to the market and pick whatever is available and it flops up your work. So today I'm going to be helping you out on one of the, I see this as one of the easiest way to identify the right material, the cotton material that you need. You are into handmade textile designing, which we call adire here in Nigeria. You need to know the right fabric to use, and I am here today to help you out on that. And I believe this is going to sort it all out. So this method is very reliable. It's very reliable. So how do we go about it? I have a couple of I have two different fabric here with me. One is pure cotton and one is a mixed fabric. It's a mixture of cotton and a little bit of polyester, because when I run the test through the fabric, I realized that one has more cotton than the other. So now I want us to test this fabric together so that we can see, and it will also help us to know what to do when we have a new project or when we want to practice with our craft. So let's begin. So I have this material that I bought from the market. I saw this material. The material is very cool. The material is very cool and calm. It's very nice on the skin, because I always I love comfort for my clients. I don't like um fabrics that are not breathable. This fabric is, it has one of its feature, because the cotton material, is the breathability features that it has, and it's very comfortable to the skin. So I'm going to cut. I would like to go for this first. We test this first. I've also run a test myself, but I was like, I need to share. I need to share to people, to my focal friends. I need to share with my focal friends to help them also in their craft. I don't want to grow alone. I don't want to grow alone. I want others to also grow. I make researches and it has really helped me. And whatever research I make and I feel it to be helpful to other people, I try as much as possible to share on this platform. So if you are yet to subscribe to this platform, to this YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Please do subscribe so that we can learn, share, and grow together. So now I'm going to cut. Like I said, when you go to the market, try as much as possible to have a piece. Just tell them to cut a piece of it for you. Then you can run your test and go for the fabric if it suits you and if it gives you the correct thing you are looking for. So this fabric here now is over 30 yards. So I'm going to cut from it. This is my scissors. I'm going to cut from the fabric. Okay, this is what we have. So I'm going to drop this. Okay. And I'm going to pick, we have it here, I'm going to pick the other fabric, and we are going to, okay, no, let me not do that now, let's just do this straight off. So this test is what I call the water test. The water test. So I'm going to move the camera to myself. I have water with me here, and this is what we are going to use to test the fabric. This is very, very reliable. It's very reliable. So I'm going to move the camera to myself so that we can have a closer look. So guys, this is the water and this is our fabric. So I'm doing this closer look so that we can all see. So I'm going to dip this fabric right inside the water. Let's see how it's going to react. Can you see that it's taking up the water so fast? Can you see? So fast. So there is not resisting the water, it's soaking up the water itself. So that is how to identify 100% cotton. If once you dip it in the water, it soaks up the water straight off. So please try it also. If you have any fabric at home, cut a little piece, with get water and dip your fabric right inside it. So if it is 100% cotton, if it is pure cotton, it's going to go straight inside the dye, which indicates that when you dip this fabric in the dye, it will soak up your dye. It will take the dye very fast and smooth. So we are going to test for the other material too. Let me remove this one. We are done with the first material and we can see that it's a pure cotton material. You can see how the water flows very fast and easy. So the way the water flow very fast, and that is also how your fabric, when you dip it inside the dye, that's how it will absorb the dye quickly. So when you come across a fabric that absorb water quickly, it indicates that it will also absorb your dye very fast and easy. So you have nothing to worry about. So let's go for the second material. So I have few yards of this. I also bought this in the market, and this fabric is also nice. I used it for a tie-dye work. I'm going to show it on the screen for you to see the outcome of the fabric. The other cotton that we did, I just bought that material and I've not used it to work. So I have a plan for it. So I can't show you the result of the fabric. Maybe subsequent time I'm going to drop the video, the outcome of the fabric after dyeing. But this one I have the outcome, which is I use it for tie dye. It was very, very nice too, but it has lesser cotton than the other one. So I'm going to show you why it has lesser cotton, and I think it's because of the material that they used to line the back. Is like a double material. It's like a double material. So I'm going to do a closer view of the fabric. So let's cut a piece. Let's cut a piece out. Okay, so we have a piece of this now also, and I'm going to also do a closer view of the test so that we can see it. So this is the other fabric. If I dip it inside there, can you see this one is sitting on the water? It's sitting on the water. Can you see? It's not soaking the water. So if I have to dip it inside, I have to dip it inside for it to soak water. It's going to soak the water, but it's not a pure cotton. it indicates that it's not a pure cotton. Pure cotton, once you drop it in the water, it will go right, it will go straight without any assistance. It will go straight into the water itself, straight into the water. But this one, it will have to, it will first of all sit on the water. When you, if there's cotton in it, some percentage of cotton in it is going to, once you use your hand to dip it in the water, it's going to absorb the water. But it's not a pure cotton. The pure cotton, was you put it, drop it in the water or dip it in the water, it will go straight off into the water. So that is the difference between a pure cotton and a cotton, a material that is that has few percentage of cotton. This material also is going to work like I showed you. The result is going to come out beautiful, but it is not 100% cotton. It is not a pure cotton. So I hope you've learned something, and I hope you are going to work towards it likewise. So once you have done your own test, let me know in the comment section the result you got and how it has helped you. Thank you and stay focused. Welcome back, and I hope you have learned one or two about the fabric that you need, the right fabric that you need for your textile designing, for your adire making. Yeah, so I don't want to hear later that, oh, please help me, how do I identify a cotton material, how do I know the right fabric I will use? No, so now I have shown you one of the secret way. This one is very, very reliable. It's very reliable. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And I want to appreciate people that have been sending me messages, said, oh, thank you for the videos, they are so inspiring, you are learning so much. It's always boosts my morale, and it always makes me like, okay, you have people waiting for you to learn from you. It always makes me show up here, so I need encouragement. So it's not easy to sit at the front of the camera and start talking, because I have a lot of work to do. But I always find out time to check on my focal friends so that they also can grow. If I grow, you grow, we have a better society, because we need more textile designers out there. You know, fabric is essential. We need people to be clothed, and not just being clothed, to be adorned with beautiful, with beautiful fabric, with beautiful fabric. So if you produce, I produce, the sky is wide enough to reach people in the world. So I cannot be selfish about my skills. I need you to also learn, and when you learn, share with others. That is how you grow. Or if you don't share your knowledge with people, you won't have more knowledge to add. You won't impact lives. So in order for you to impact life, whatsoever you know, you have learned, please also share it. Thank you and God bless you. My name still remains Violua Osaigbovu. Please stay focal.